Okay, it is 3:20. Remember that. Because I'm going to be asking you later when I say, what time was it when we started recording? And because I don't know how long we've been recording for. When I say that, you have to say 3:20 Magpie. That's how long we've been recording for. Yeah. So, welcome back. It is New Year's Eve while I'm recording this, so I do apologise if at any point you hear fireworks in the background. But yes, it's New Year's Eve, and I don't give a fuck. I really couldn't care less. I despise New Year's Eve. I like New Year's Day. I think why do we have a dip? I feel like we don't need a dip. Yeah, I like New Year's Day. New Year's Day is nice. You get your new calendars up and everything like that. New Year's Eve can fuck right off. Right, so last time. Did we build the train last time, or was that the time before? I think we started building the train last time, and it looks quite good, actually. I think it looks quite sexy. It looks better than our first attempt started looking. I don't like this dip. We might see if we can fix that dip. We also put all of these lights in here, and it looks really cool. From up here, look, you just got these little peak holes. Oh, I think that's quite sweet. I like our little underground layers. Right, what I want to start by doing today, however, is I'm gonna redo the work zones because I think I fucked up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna delete all of them. Yay! What did I just delete there? Did I just delete something? I feel like I might have deleted something I didn't mean to delete there. That's probably fine. Yeah, we're gonna start the work zones all over again because I feel like I messed them up ever so slightly. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have that's our. Have we put anything in that one yet? Red foxes, isn't it? Yeah. Have we put the red foxes in? I feel like we put the red foxes in. I've got a large plate of party food over here, by the way, which I need to consume, otherwise it's going to go cold. Nobody likes cold party food. I burned my sausage rolls a bit. It's fine. So yeah, because I think last time I had this, the Arctic Wolf one, as part of Christmas Village, I think. But the thing is, with Christmas Village, they would have to, like, because the entrance is there, so they would actually have to walk. Like, this was the staff room from Christmas Village, and they would have to, like, walk all the way around to get there. And my wolves weren't getting fed, and I think that's why they weren't getting fed. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to have all of this and that and that and that and that and the train and these up here. No, not that one down there. Not that one. Okay, we'll have all of that, and that can be Arctic Mountain. Oh, the capital N on mountain. Oops. Mountain. Yeah, Arctic Mountain, that'll do, right? And then set up another one, and it's going to be these and that and that and that, and also these two enclosures, so they're covered by two things. Come on, select. Yeah, and that's going to be, I know we had it as Evil Villain Lair, didn't we? But we're going to have it as I don't know. I could keep it as Evil Villain Lair, I suppose. And we're going to have that as polar bears, even though it covers more than that. But I'll know what I mean by polar bears. Right, and then we create another new one. We're going to have Christmas Village. going to encompass all of this. And these. And that. And the train. And we may as well encompass that as well. And that's going to be, oops, Christmas Village. And then we're going to have another one. And it's going to cover all of that. Yeah. And that is going to be, oh, and the reindeer. And the reindeer. Look, the reindeer. I want the reindeer. There we go. And that's going to be entrance. Right. And then we are going to have all of this, including that and that. Ah, this as well, why not? That is going to be, whoops, I need you. Oh, go on, there we go. That is going to be Bear Forest. There we go, and then we need to jump to our staff. Oh my goodness. So, if we have, well, I reckon the entrance needs 2. Arctic Mountain needs 2. Bear Forest needs 2. Christmas Village only needs 1. Polar Bears needs 2. And then we've got 1 with no work zone who could just wander about, being wherever they are needed. Right. I would give Arctic Mountain 3 keepers. I would give Bear Forest 3 keepers. I would give Christmas Village 1 keeper, maybe 2 keepers. I would give the entrance 2 keepers. And I would give the Polar Bears 3 keepers. And then we've got 1 just to wander around. Mechanics. Right. I would give... should we give everything 3? If we've got enough for that. If not, we'll hire more. We've got infinite money. Christmas Village, you can have 3. Entrance. I need to hire 4 more mechanics then. Whoops. Mechanic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need to get time going so that they'll actually appear. Maybe they did appear. I was just on the wrong thing. Hang on, pause. Yeah. So what did I need? Oh, they've all moved around, man. Can I sort it by work zone? There we go. Right, Arctic Mountain, Bear Forest, Christmas Village, entrance. I need 1 more in the entrance. Entrance. And then I need Polar Bears. Polar Bears, Polar Bears. Okay, security guards. Let's start off with 1 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. And then the other 2 can just roam about. They've got low workload. Right, caretakers. I want 3 caretakers in each. Arctic Mountain, and then Bear Forest, Bear Forest, Bear Forest, and Christmas Village. This is riveting stuff, this, isn't it? Christmas Village, Christmas Village. Whoops, daisies. And entrance, 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 and Polar Bears, Polar bears. I'll hire 2 more because then you can have 1 just roaming about the place. It was polar bears, wasn't it? Yeah, polar bears. There we go. The vendors are all fine. Right, hopefully that'll make things run a little bit smoother. I've got so much party food to eat. So much. I'm not even going to show you how much. Because you'll be disgusted with me. Oh, we've got hungry polar bears as well. I think it was doing better without my work zones. Actually, I only set up the work zones to try and solve the litter problem. And it's not solved the litter problem. It seems to have just caused more problems. Yeah, high amounts of litter. People still don't like that transformer that they can't see. Oh, I've got some chili cheese bites and they're very big on the chili. Jesus. Right, okay, so. What are we going to do? I feel like, have I actually put animals in here? Yes, I have. I can see them. Well, I can see people walking around. Are there animals? Yes, there are. There are little foxes roaming around somewhere. They're probably hiding in their burrows at the back. Right. Oh, it looks so pretty, man. Look at how pretty it looks. Right, so what we want to do is, I think, we want to just build all of our enclosures. Speaking of which, I'll rename this one. Red Fox Enclosure. My polar bear's still hungry. Oh dear. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I need a keeper here, like now. Just looks so pretty, doesn't it? How pretty it looks. So, what else do we need then? Go to Zoopedia, and we do Tundra. Right, we need Arctic foxes. Right. Arctic foxes. Then we're going to have Feline Corner for the lynx. Arctic foxes and timber wolves we need around this side. So I'm assuming that what they need is pretty much the same as, yeah. And then Timberwolf. Ooh, they need a lot of space, the Timberwolves. Alright, I'll give the Timberwolves a nice big enclosure. Okay, so we go for a nice wooden logs. Do we want to do another cave? Or are the caves getting a bit old? I mean, I think the caves were good for the red foxes because they've got burrows, so it kind of works. I'm not convinced the Arctic foxes are really going to need caves. I'm going to eat while I think about it. We've got a king penguin called Jackson, and he's about to mature. Well, good for him. Hello, Jackson. Okay. The train has created a few small holes in the penguin enclosure. The penguins may just fall through onto the train. I feel like we maybe need to fix that. Oh dear. Okay, hang on. This is fine. We're just gonna put the size down, and we're just gonna. Whoops, that's the wrong place. We're just gonna pull some of this up. Yeah, and you can have a little hill. I feel like a little hill on balance is better than a giant hole that you might just fall through. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build you a little hill, close up the hole that leads down into the train track. Oh dear. I feel like also, like, is that not a means of escape as well? Like, I'm surprised I'm not getting alerts of saying that my penguins are escaping, because there's a giant fucking hole in the ground. They're escaping onto the train track. There we go, see? Just making a few nice little hills, and we just smooth all that out a little bit. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. So it's nice and smooth, but there's no holes through. Okay, now also, that's a lot of long grass we've got going on there. I don't think my penguins really want long grass, do they? Let's just get rid of all of that. There we go. Yeah. Right. So, now we've fixed that small problem. Fucking hell, man. Right. There's no other little holes have popped up anywhere up there. No. Marvellous. Oh dear, I'm gonna eat some more food. I've got a bit of a headache as well. Not happy. Not happy. Right. So. Enclosures. We put an Arctic fox enclosure here. Then we have a timber wolf enclosure along here. That's what we are going to do. And then, go along a bit, we'll have feline corner with the two, cats. And then we'll have all of our sheep and whatnot in the middle. And we need a speckled bear and a wolverine. So our lovely, squishy, tasty sheep are going to be surrounded on all sides by carnivores. Dangerous fighting. Himalayan brown bear. Oh, we had a bear mature, have we? Oh, Aria matured. Hello, Aria. Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to go now. Bye-bye. So, yeah, are these two? No, Penelope's infertile, bless her. We're not going to have any more baby Himalayans for a while then, but that's okay. What's going on in here? Oh my god, we've got 2 cubs! Oh, you had 2 cubs! Oh, that's sweet. I didn't know they could have multiple cubs. We need names. Well, obviously, it's got to be... Are they boy and girl? Hang on. Where's my barrier? Barrier. Yeah, they're boy and girl, obviously. Artemis and Apollo. I mean, I know we've already had an Artemis. But shut up. We're having another one because they're twins. So, obviously, it has to be Artemis and Apollo. There we go. Yeah, like I say, I know we've already had an Artemis. But shush. Who have we got over here? We've just got Zeus and Leto, have we? Oh, Zeus is infertile. That's no good at all. Right. So I've got a lot of infertile bears in this here zoo. So. I'm building enclosures, aren't I? Right. Okay. Build a Arctic fox enclosure. I'm just going to build the enclosures before I actually... do you know what? Before I actually adopt any of the animals. I think I'm going to... Should I build them like a little kit? Oh, that's gonna go through, isn't it? That's gonna go through. Okay. Forget about that then. Forget about that. In fact, I'm just gonna undo it actually. Right. Should we pull it out a bit more and then make a bit of a kit? I just think the barriers don't look so good. Do you know what? We'll just build the barriers and then we might pull the terrain out over them. That's a good idea, me. That's an excellent idea. I'm so glad I thought of that idea. Right, so we build up alongside the train track. And then, I've actually got it to go under, have I? Well, we can go along like that. And I'm going to curve it round. I don't know where the habitat door is going to be. I know where the habitat door is going to be. I know exactly where the habitat door is going to be. I know exactly where the habitat door is going to be. I am a genius. Can you guess where the habitat door is going to be? You can guess where the habitat door is going to be. You're clever little ducklings, you lot. You can totally guess where the habitat door is going to be. You curve that around a bit more. Make that a bit shorter. Shorter. Longer. Maybe not that long. I want it to be a sort of natural curve. Actually, I can snap it to the barrier, can't I? Oh, I can't snap it to the... Snap it to the path, even. No, you can snap paths to barriers. You can't snap barriers to paths. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I need to go straight and connect. You're not going to get the best view of them, are you? Unless I have a little path that goes off over here. Which I might do. I might do that. Right, okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we are going to do. This is genius. This is even by my standards, this is genius. And you all know how much of a genius I am, naturally, you know. Pull all this out a little bit. I'm going to need to raise these barriers up. Barrier, edit the whole thing. I want it up. Yep. That'll do. And then, about to bring it back on. I'm going to go through here. Go down here. And if we push in here, nice little one, we should hit the barrier, right? We should hit the barrier, right? We should hit the barrier, right? Right? Tell me I'm going to hit the barrier, game. If I don't hit the barrier, I am going to cry. I'm going to cry actual tears. Actual real life tears. I should have hit the barrier by now. I should have come out somewhere. Fucking hell, am I just tunneling under the ground? I think I fucking am, you know. No, that's pretty straight. Right. I've hit the barrier. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I've hit the barrier at a bit of an angle. Do you know what? That's okay. That's alright. And then we're going to do flat foundation. I'm going to flatten out all of this. I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Maybe not that big. 4. I'm going to flatten all of this out. Flatten it all out. And we are going to build. We are going to build staff path. Staff path. I'm going to make it nice and lengthy. And it's not going to build there because it's an arsehole. We're going to put tunneling on, and then it's going to build there because it knows what's good for it. That's why it's going to build there. Build there, and then it's not going to build there because it's an arsehole. It's an arsehole. It's an absolute. Breathe. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Not in a good fettle today, game. No, today is not the day. Thank you. And then... Oh, sweet merciful Lord. Right, okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Put a nice habitat gate, see if it'll connect. Of course it won't connect. Of course it won't. Why would it do that? What a ridiculous thing for it to want to do. Just connect normally. Why would it ever do that? What do you mean to tunneling off? Okay, turn the length down. Maybe build you forward a little bit and then turn the length up a little bit. Have I put angle snap on? I'm very confused about what is happening right now. Oh, just connect, man. Why won't you just connect? Why do you hate me so much? Oh. What if I turn tunneling back on? Turn tunneling back on. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate the planet. I hate the people on the planet. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I'm going to push all this down. Oh, it's because of that bit, isn't it? I bet it's because of that bit that won't fucking work. I'll tell you what I need to do. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to just... Yeah, just bring it round like that. That's what I needed to do. That is what I needed to do. And then I needed to curve round like this. And then I just need it to connect. That's all I needed to do. Connect to it. In fact, you know what? We'll build it along a bit. And then we'll turn tunneling off, maybe. Then we'll get rid of that fucking door because just delete it. Delete the door. Delete the door. And then we put a new door in. A better door that will connect. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. There we go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Do some deep breathing, I think. Oh, not in a good mood at the minute. Not in a good mood. Right. So. I feel like the foxes will definitely be able to run up that hill, won't they? So, what I need to do is a bit of the old flattened foundation. And just, yeah, get rid of all of that so that they won't be able to climb up and escape. Yeah, that's a bit better. We can bring this out a bit as well, so it's just jutting out just a bit. There we go, that's better. They're not going to be climbing up that anytime soon, are they? So they don't have like a proper cave, but they've got a bit of a ridge. I think that's alright. Right. So, marvellous. How wonderful is that? I think that's wonderful. I think all of that is wonderful. And then we'll do no barrier over here and window glass. Okay. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Oh my god, we've only got 10 minutes left. Jesus. Doing this nearly an hour. Christ almighty. And I remembered what time it was. I didn't need to ask you again. Look how good I am. Right. So. That's what Arctic foxes. Now we need what timber wolves. The reason I'm doing all of this is so that I know where the train can go. But what I'm thinking is if we build the timber wolf enclosure, I might do this a bit more straight, so like put the length up. It's straight along like that. Whoops. No, turn angle snap on. There we go. And then build it up. 2, 3, 4, and then along. Just make this a nice simple rectangle. Which is somehow not going to line up for reasons. That's not going to line up properly, is it? Or is it? Yeah, it is. What are you talking about, woman? Of course it is. There we go. I built 10 kilometres of barrier, apparently. Yay me. And then we'll put a habitat door tucked around the back. We'll fill all of this in with stuff that'll hide it. We'll turn tunnelling off. Tunnelling is turned off. That's alright then. Yeah. Put you there. And then we'll build the path. Like this. And we'll connect that up, and that's connected up a bit dodgy like, but it's gonna connect up properly. There we go. Or I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown. Right. Should we connect the staff path up to here, just in case. Yeah, there's no harm in adding some extra paths around. Is that snap into barriers? I don't want you to snap to barriers. There we go. Connect that up. No harm, is there? Right, so that'll be our timber wolf enclosure. Add a barrier, firstly, all of it. I want it raised up. I just think it looks better. It doesn't need to be that high, but I just think it looks better. And then this along here. Can be glass. Go. Oh, right. So my food's going cold. I'm not eating it fast enough. I've got far too much as well. Far too much. So, that's brought us further out towards this line than I thought it would. Because what I then want is I want feline corner here with the two cats. Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. If we get the train edit track. Right. So bring this along. And then maybe curve it a little bit. And then back to straight. Straight along here. It's nice that it's raised up a bit because they should be able to see over the fence. I don't know whether the game will take that into account, but you know, we'll find out. And then if we start to curve a bit more. And then bring back to straight. And then if we have a station, like there, and then we keep building. Oops, go on. And where do we want to end up? We'll turn this way a bit because we want to end up at Bear Forest. We're gonna have to go out and come back in, aren't we? Get the angle right. Oh, I think we're gonna overshoot. Moving a bit tighter. Oh. Maybe. And then we put station with putting it that way, won't it? So left, entry left. I think, maybe. And then go through. We'll have to get rid of that tree. Well, we'll have to move the tree. Move the tree. Boop. Move that tree. Boop. And then, okay, what if I do autocomplete? Yeah, that gonna work. Should we test that? We'll finish off this part by testing that. So how do I start test? Why can't I start the test? Start the test. How do I start the test? How do I start a test? Come on, I must be able to start a test. I had this issue before, didn't I? Why wouldn't it let me start a test? Like, it's all connected up, isn't it? Yep. It's all connected up. Did I cause problems by pulling the terrain in? Or something? Does this bit of terrain need to be pushed up? But I mean, surely that's what the test is for. To, oh shit, figure these things out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my goodness, let me out, let me out, let me out. Just pull that up. There we go. Will you now let me test it? Please let me test it. Please let me test it. Why won't you let me test it? Why won't you tell me why you won't let me test it? I'm going to figure out why it won't let me test this train. And then I will be back next time. Hopefully. Presuming I don't just throw this computer out the window.